Today we are covering how to play HiLo, one of the fastest growing card prediction games in online casinos, available in both virtual and live dealer formats and increasingly featured alongside Crash games and Play'n GO as part of the provably fair game category. If you have seen HiLo in a casino lobby and not known how it works, or if you have played it without a clear understanding of what the optimal decisions look like, this is the complete breakdown. HiLo is a card prediction game built around a simple question asked before every card is revealed. Will the next card be higher or lower than the current card? You make a prediction, a card is revealed, and if your prediction is correct, your multiplier increases. If your prediction is wrong, the round ends and the bet is lost. You can cash out at any point after a correct prediction, locking in the current multiplier. The game shares its core tension with Crash games, growing a multiplier while managing the risk of losing everything, but operates through card probability rather than an algorithmic multiplier climb. Understanding the probability structure of HiLo is what separates informed play from guessing. How the game works, the complete structure. A HiLo round begins with a starting card being revealed face up from a virtual deck. This card is the reference point for the first prediction. You choose either high, the next card will be higher in rank, or low, the next card will be lower in rank. Some versions also offer an equal option, where you predict the next card will be the same rank. This pays at higher odds because it represents a much lower probability outcome. Once you have made your prediction, the next card is revealed. If your prediction is correct, your multiplier increases and you are immediately presented with a new decision. Cash out the current multiplier, or make another prediction on the next card. If your prediction is wrong at any point, the round ends and the starting bet is lost. The multiplier that a correct prediction delivers depends directly on the probability of that prediction being correct. This is the most important mechanical point in HiLo. The game pays you higher multipliers for less probable predictions and lower multipliers for more probable ones. If the current card showing is a 2, the lowest card in the deck, then predicting high is nearly certain to be correct. Any card from 3 to ace is higher, and the multiplier awarded for a correct high prediction on a 2 is very small, often around 1.05 times to 1.1 times. If the current card showing is a king, one step below the maximum, predicting high is only possible if the next card is an ace, which makes it a low probability prediction rewarded with a high multiplier. Understanding this probability to multiplier relationship is the entire strategic framework of HiLo. The cards that sit in the middle of the deck, 7s and 8s, produce the most balanced predictions where high and low are approximately equally likely, and both pay around the same modest multiplier. Cards at the extremes, low cards favoring high predictions and high cards favoring low predictions, produce skewed probabilities that are reflected in the payout structure. The probability framework, knowing your odds before each pick. The standard HiLo deck uses 52 cards, 13 ranks across 4 suits. The starting card plus any previously revealed cards reduce the available pool. Here is how to think about the probability for any given prediction. If the current card is a 2, only one rank is lower, ace in versions where ace is low, or no ranks are lower in versions where ace is high. Predicting high is correct for nearly every remaining card in the deck. This is the highest probability high prediction available and pays the lowest multiplier. If the current card is an ace, in high ace versions, no card is higher, making high impossible and low near certain. In versions where ace can be either high or low, the game typically disables the equal option when ace is showing. Know which version you're playing before committing to a session. Ace handling differs between platforms. If the current card is a 7, approximately half the remaining deck is higher and half is lower, depending on how many of each rank have already been revealed. A 7 is the closest to a coin flip prediction available. Multipliers at a 7 will be close to 1.5 times to 2 times for a correct prediction, reflecting the near 50% probability. When to cash out. The session's critical decision. Every correct prediction in HiLo presents the same question. Take the current multiplier and end the round safely, or make another prediction and risk losing all accumulated progress. This cash-out decision is structurally identical to the cash-out decision in Crash games. The longer you stay in, the higher the potential multiplier, and the higher the risk of losing everything. The correct framework for cash-out decisions in HiLo is thinking about what the next prediction's probability looks like rather than what the current multiplier is. A session where you have built to a 4 times multiplier through 3 correct predictions, and the current card showing is a 7, a near 50-50 next pick, presents a different risk profile than the same 4 times multiplier with a 2 showing, where the next high prediction is approximately 90% likely. At the 7, cashing out the 4 times is a rational decision because the next prediction is close to a coin flip on a bankroll that has already multiplied 4 times. At the 2, continuing for one more prediction is rational because the high prediction from a 2 is near certain, and the additional multiplier gained from a correct pick is worth the small risk of being wrong. Side bets and feature variations. High-low versions from major providers, including live dealer versions and virtual game providers, often include additional features beyond the base prediction mechanic. Common variations include a suit prediction option, where you predict not just high or low, but the specific suit of the next card, paying at higher odds for the additional precision required. This is a high house edge bet and not part of a standard session strategy. An exact rank prediction in some versions, where you predict the specific rank of the next card. The odds are high, there are 13 possible ranks, and the payout is correspondingly large, but the house edge on exact rank predictions is significantly higher than the base high-low bet. Multiplier boosts triggered by specific card sequences. For example, some versions award a bonus multiplier if you correctly predict 4 consecutive lows from kings. These are built-in variance increases that extend the game's potential upside at the cost of additional session risk. How to set up an Andar Bahar session versus a HiLo session. The key difference. Both Andar Bahar and HiLo are card prediction games played for relatively short sessions, but they operate on different decision structures. Andar Bahar requires 1 decision per round, Andar or Bahar, with no in-round choices. HiLo requires an ongoing cash-out decision after every correct pick, making it a more active session experience. Players who want the faster, more passive session type should approach Andar Bahar. Players who want active in-round decisions and a crash game-adjacent multiplier structure should approach HiLo. The house edge in HiLo is built into the multiplier structure. The payouts for correct predictions are slightly below the true probability of each prediction, which is how the house maintains its edge on every pick. The exact house edge varies by version and platform, but a well-designed HiLo game from a licensed provider should publish its RTP. Look for versions with published RTPs above 97% for the best mathematical terms available in the format. Where to find HiLo online? HiLo is available through virtual game providers as a software-based title and increasingly through live dealer studios. Evolution's recent catalog includes live card game variations that incorporate HiLo mechanics. Provably fair versions, where the card sequence for a round is seeded and verifiable before the round begins, are available through several providers in the crash game and instant win category. For players who prioritize verifiable fairness alongside strong mechanics, the provably fair HiLo versions are the correct starting point.